Hi Ramba,
I
you remember पिछले video में like we had done the that ad.
do not remind me of that, okay?
Okay, ठीक है, fine, I won't remind you. बस नहीं चला.
ये आदमी हे भगवान why
Why? बस नहीं चलाया. Simple.
what okay, whatever I know of you, you are actually trying to say below the line marketing BTL, right? Is that what you're trying to hint at?
जल गई बत्ती. बराबर.
Oof, God, please help me. I mean, I'm becoming like him, totally vain.
God
And
helps
I'm
those who
actually
help
getting
themselves.
your jokes now.
Good thing. God helps those who help themselves.
Oh, now what? What do you want to talk about BTL?
So BTL, that was the actual bulb,
Yeah, I
wasn't it?
understand, but I am not
हाँ.
talking about that BTL. I'm talking about below the line marketing and advertising.
ओ मुझे लगा बल्ब तो ले जाओ.
हाँ, वो दे दो.
तो BTL वही तो.
Oh God. Okay. So, though Amba's antics haven't changed, they were same in the previous video and they are even worse in this. However, when we speak about ATL on one side and BTL, you can say they work in a very different way, but together they actually complete your marketing strategy. So we understood ATL in the previous video where we spoke about mass media or it having higher budget. BTL is where the actual game begins, which is when everything becomes targeted. So you have clearly defined your target audience, you have specific budget, and then you use different marketing vehicles accordingly to talk about your brand.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that is, I mean, it's like narrowing down a funnel. And
Absolutely.
this is something which is very common across the board in the industry, especially with people who are sales coaches or marketing gurus. They will always talk to you in the language of funnels, or they'll always talk to you about that okay, and that make a funnel, make a funnel, make a funnel. They'll be always that's their mantra, or so to speak. But then this is what it's all about. I mean, first reach out to the mass, the larger audience, and then go on filtering down
Yeah, so
to the
interesting
to
example I can think about is Yes Bank. There was, it's a bank. So when they advertise in the mass media domain, they talk about their savings account or their fixed deposits, the generic products, which has a
generic
mass
banking
appeal.
products. Yeah. Got
Yes.
it. Yeah.
However, when they come to the BTL marketing strategy, that is below the line, what they do is they used to earlier participate in specific events which was focused at startup founders because the bank had a particular product which was targeted towards startups and funding of startups, so they would pick events where they would become the lead sponsor or one of the partners in the sponsorship of the event which was targeted towards startups. So see, that is the difference. There they were
Right.
very specific with the target audience with a very specific product or service in their mind.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But then that is the way you need to work. Like first you create when you're talking about creating awareness, it's like a generic awareness. Okay, fine. That there's this company that provides this range of services, this type of services in this domain. Then you narrow down. You start narrowing down. Then you boil down to specifics. Okay. So
In fact,
that's the
yes, go on.
so in fact, on that note, this is something very similar to what I do. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, I talk about providing writing services.
True.
Okay, writing services. But then when I have when people talk to me, so in writing, what all do you do? So that's when I talk specifically about book writing or structuring your presentations. It's very specific. Just these two.
Absolutely, I agree with you about that, Amba, and that is what I was also coming to. That businesses which do not have larger budget like and a big FMCG firm, that is when you use the BTL marketing strategy to work for you. You work on the audience which you want to target and create your campaign specific to that audience and put it out in the area where these target audience would be found. We spoke about events. One can create special marketing emailer campaigns, or like Amba said, content marketing. These are specific things you can do to reach out to your specific target market using the BTL marketing strategy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is something which has to be, and which is why it has to be properly planned out.
Absolutely.
Has to be properly strategized, envisaged. I mean, there has to be proper brainstorming, which is to be done, budgets allocated. Again, if you're allocating budgets, especially for and keeping them too stringent, results will come, but it will take time.
It will. And see, the point is, the more targeted you become with the audience, the better are your chances of conversion when you have done your research on your audience and you
Right.
are hitting the right audience with the correct language or the correct uh, campaign which is something they understand,
Correct
which
messaging, the
fits them.
appropriate
Yes,
messaging.
the right
Absolutely.
appropriate messaging. Now,
Yeah.
actually, Amba, this brings me to another thing. We spoke
Yeah.
about ATL, we spoke about BTL, but there is another one of these terms.
Correct. Above and below. So beach
Yes.
mein kuch
Through
through.
the line.
That's what.
Now, isn't that interesting?
Correct. Exactly. I mean, when you're talking about like the two extremes, there has to be a balance
Absolutely. That's
between the two.
TTL is something which bridges the gap between ATL and BTL, and it is a good transition point also.
Wow. Nice. Nice.
So,
Interesting.
when in today's world we speak a lot about digital marketing or digital
Hmm.
media, using social media. Social
Hmm.
media actually fits very well in this bracket. It is not on ground activity, it is not mass media, but it is somewhere a mix of both, where audience are targeted like in BTL. At the same time, there are a masser appeal to it also. That is why when a lot of, I'm sure you also receive this, a lot of times your client want to go viral and the next question is why. So it's not required for you to go viral as long
True.
as you're hitting the right target audience.
Exactly. Numbers. I mean, when you talk about numbers, okay, like let's say, I mean, so my first question is, okay, talking about let's say you make a video, you want it to go viral. Okay, fine, fantastic. You want 1 million views on it. Okay, fine. My first question is, what percentage of it converts into money into your bank account?
Absolutely.
For which there is a zero answer, zero response. Okay. I mean, going viral is good. You're getting eyeballs. Okay, fine, fair enough. But then at the end, as a business owner, purely from the business perspective, how much money does it translate into your bank account? That's
True.
the bottom line. Okay. So, I mean, it's not about, I mean, going viral. Okay, you're just talking about the term going viral. I mean, it's used very loosely nowadays with a lot of people. But then there has to be a strategy behind it, a
Absolutely.
well
And
thought out strategy. Then
true.
only it makes sense to kind of make it viral.
So I
Otherwise,
think that is the key reason we are doing this entire series, to present to you the various facets or aspects related to marketing, which will help you take better decision when it comes to making your marketing strategy. And of course, talking about strategy, Amba and Ramba are experts at that. You still want to understand it better, you can any day hire our services together or individually. That's completely up to you, and we'll be happy to be part of your team and help you build that right strategy which will make you a mass media product or service.
absolutely. Absolutely. Otherwise, for your business, there is a good time coming, but it will be a good time coming.
So that's all we have for you today. And we look forward to seeing you again in the next episode. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and like and share this particular video to as many people. And it's always good to share wisdom with others.
Absolutely. I mean, a candle does not lose its own light by lighting others. So, and do feel free to, to share your views in the comment section below, or you can pick up the phone and give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to have a conversation with you. And you can join our WhatsApp group as well. So there's plenty more to come. So stay tuned for the next. Until then, take care and stay safe. Goodbye.
Bye bye, and thanks for your time.